Armenian Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan has been making a lot of news lately. But did you know his government celebrates former Nazi generals, sends aid to Syria's Bashar al-Assad, and continues to carry out an internationally illegal occupation in the region? Just walking by in downtown Yerevan, the capital of Armenia, it's easy to spot Nazi glorification embodied in the huge statue of Gargan Nijde, a Nazi general of Armenian origin, considered and taught in schools as a national hero. The general also has a square and metro station honoring his legacy. You may be wondering what that is. Well, Nijde was one of the commanders of the infamous Armenian Legion of the Wehrmacht, fighting in Crimea, the Caucasus, and southern France, helping Adolf Hitler's regime round up thousands of Jews and resistance fighters to be thrown into death camps. The general is also the founder of a racist movement called Sega Chronism, which translates as carrier of race. Echoing theories of Aryan supremacy, Sega Chronism calls for a master race of true, pure-blooded Armenian ancestry to rule the country, resisting the influence of the anti-nationalist bastards and mixed races. But anti-Semitism goes beyond unconscious glorification. Studies and reports reveal shocking statistics, such as the one conducted by Pew Research Center, which documented that 32% of Armenians would not accept Jews as fellow citizens. Armenia also has questionable foreign policy initiatives. The country has been a long-time supporter of Syria's Bashar al-Assad. In fact, one of the first moves of Prime Minister Pashinyan when coming to power in 2018 was to send an Armenian contingent to Syria to support Syrian regime forces alongside Iran and Russia. The country often sends shipments to Damascus, reaffirming its support to a leader that has not hesitated to use chemical weapons against his own people. Such actions, of course, have stoked the ire of the US, that has condemned Armenia's stances, not only in Syria, but in Ukraine as well, where Armenia was one of 11 countries to refuse a condemnation of the Russian invasion of the Crimea. But despite the country's anti-Semitic and diplomatic record, the Prime Minister of Armenia was extended the privilege of being hosted at the Grand Park in Los Angeles, a first for a foreign leader and the city of LA, home to 600,000 Jewish Americans. The country's foreign policy track record is best exemplified with its own occupation of the Nagorno-Karabakh region since the 1990s, which has displaced more than 800,000 Azerbaijanis in the process. And so the question is, will Armenia ever come to terms with this anti-Semitic, racist, and violent nationalist agenda?